Hey everybody, Valerie Nicole here. I finally got it and I want to do a video about it. What is it? This baby right here. My Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner. I'm excited to try different ways of having beautiful brows. Come along with me because it's coming up. Let's see if Younique can hold up to my high standards of brow lining. I'll open it up here. Okay, alright, looking good. Now I have the liner in dark. It comes in 3 shades, light, medium, dark. Now my hair is jet black, so I'm really challenging Younique to see if the dark is dark enough for me. And as you can see on one side, there is a brush, and on the other side is the liner. I'm gonna say now that I don't normally buy liners I can't resharpen because they tend to, when you open them, they're too soft and they don't give you a definite enough line. So let's just see. Be fair. So what I like to do with my brows is start off with the liner at the bottom of the brow in order to create a border, and then that way when I go back to fill in my brows, I'll know where to stop and I won't have any spill out either. I start off creating my border on the bottom of the brow, and then I'll do a very, very light one on the top, and when I go back to fill it in, I don't typically use a pencil. I'll use powder since my face is oily, and I'm good to go all day. I never have to touch it back up. So I'm gonna start right where the last hair of my eyebrow is, or the first, depending on how you look at it. I'm gonna put my pencil here, and I'm going to just follow my natural line. Ooh. Oh wow. That makes a line as thin as a hair. I really like this. Oh god, I'm glad I'm recording this with my live reactions here. This should be funny. And come back down. And that's my bottom border. And I love that it is not too heavy. I know if you're heavy-handed and you use a precision pencil, you'll have problems. So for this, even if you're heavy-handed, it still gives you such a good, definite line. That's great. And then I'm gonna go on the top, like I said, and go a little lighter than I did on the bottom. And just follow where my hairs stop. And then come back down where they're almost crisscross. Then I'm going to take the brush side, brush straight up in the very front, about as long as this actual brush is. Go straight up, and then after that, kind of brush outward. Ooh, nice, nice, really nice. I'm really liking this. This is really nice. Okay, I also, I wasn't going to, but I also ordered the brow gel. I was not going to do it because I've seen the store brand brow liners and I'm like, that looks absolutely ridiculous. I'm not getting that. And then we come out with one and I'm like, uh-oh, I should have shut up. So I ordered it. It's on the way. Again, I said, why not? It does not hurt to try new products. We have a love it guarantee. So if I don't love it, I'm sending that thing straight back and getting something I know that I like. Okay, so now I'm going to put the liner to the side just for a moment, just in case I need to use it again. And I love, love, love to use Infatuated, my pigment powder, which technically is an eyeshadow, but I like to use it on my brows. Again, I have oily skin, and so I don't like to use a lot of heavy waxy pencils because I will look extremely shiny. What I like to do is I take some of the pigment powder, I put just 1 or 2 squirts of my refreshed rose water. 2. and get my angle brush. But don't worry, I've got my trusty liner shader brush right here. I'm just gonna use it for something else. Like I said in another video, saying yes to Younique does not mean you say no to everything else and you gotta toss it all out. If you have old brushes that are still in good use, if you have other products that are still in good use them together, play around with them. Cause you know, we ain't scared. Younique is a really good product line, and using it with other products helps you to compare and contrast and really see how good of a quality the products are. So that's just my 2 cents. So I'm taking it, I've mixed the powder with the rose water very, very well so that it makes a nice creamy, between cream and liquid type of consistency, and it's nice and thin on my angle brush. Then I'm going to go in and fill it in. So I'm going to start, since I have the most product at the very beginning, I'm going to start where I need more product. So I'm going to do mine here. Then I'll go to the end. I normally like to start at the end and work my way to the beginning. Okay, so we have that filled in, and then I'm picky, and I can still see like this little bit of thinness. So I'm gonna lightly brush across it with my liner, and then go back over and make sure everything is perfect. And then I can use the brush side to blend in my pigment powder. There. That looks really good. I like it. I love this thing. This is my new favorite item. And when the eyebrow gel comes in, then I'll use the pencil with the gel and let you know how I feel about that. And I'll forego the pigment powder since I already know how that works. And now so do you. For me, this is dark enough. It really looks good. If you wanted a heavier brow that looks a little bit thicker and a little bit more editorial type of brow, then I would suggest using more pencil than I did. Like I said, I only used the pencil to line the borders. And if you did that, this is what it would look like. Okay, it'll be a little darker like that. Or if you didn't want to use the pencil because you're like me and you have oily skin, I'm going to show you what to do on this other eyebrow. You can use the pigment powder instead. So again, on this eye, alright, so again, I'm taking my Infatuated pigment powder, shaking out a little bit there. But this time, I'm going to add a pinch of Corrupted. And I'm going to show you what I mean by a pinch, because I mentioned it in another video, but I didn't show you. And we don't want anybody walking around with black eyebrows. Stop. Just don't do that. Okay. Don't. Okay. So just from a small tap, I've got this much in the top. That's going to be way more than enough. So my advice would be to first get your Infatuated together. Add a sprinkle, a squirt. Mix your brush in with it. Wipe the majority of it off. And then take your Corrupted. Dip your brush in it to pick up some product. Then mix it again. And that will darken up your Infatuated so to look a little darker but not black. And you can do that as opposed to use the pencil like I did on this one. So here on this eye, I don't really see a lot of scarcity, so I'm going to start at the end and work my way up. Is because I have the most product when I first begin, and I'd rather that be at the end of my brows than the beginning. The way the natural brows look is that they're much lighter in the beginning and slowly pick up and thicken towards the end. Okay, so you could stop right here, or you can do what I normally do, which is highlight the eyebrow. It really helps give you a nice clean effect. Looks like freshly groomed brows. So what I'm going to use for that is my Mineral Touch Cream Foundation. And I'm using it in the color Cashmere. And now I'm going to take my liner shader brush. I'm going to use the liner side. And I'm just going to dip it into the side of my compact. Just a little bit of product. And then I'm going to go directly up under the eyebrow, right where the brow stops and the skin begins. And this shade is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, which gives it a great highlight effect. Now that I've done that, I can take the same brush, hold it kind of flat, and take that color and bring the color down so that it blends and it's not just this this line going across your eyebrow. And that helps to blend the line and look a lot more natural. So you can also do this with the top of the brow. I normally don't, but I will show you real quick. Same procedure as I did on the bottom. Okay, so the only difference with the blending is that you're not going to pull straight out into your forehead. You're going to go across. So you're going to take nice, short, light strokes across. Kind of diagonal, actually. See? Just blending that color. And then any excess, you can blend with fingers. So there you have it. So now we have beautiful precision brows and yet another option of products. Our new favorite, the Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner in dark. And it is fantastic. Thanks so much for watching.